Happy May! We are actually putting our May TBR MBR up on the first of the month this time. I'm Morgan. If this does happen to be your first time here, I hope you enjoy it. You'll subscribe and come back for more videos. Now let's talk about why it's an MBR/TBR. In May, I want to try to take it a little bit easier, which I don't know, I haven't even read as many books these past few months, but I feel behind. And also with the kids, this being the last month of school, there's so much going on. And really need to get somebody back to work on finishing a project, so we'll probably have to do that. So I only have 3 actual books on my TBR. The rest are maybe I get to. Maybe. If we have time. If we not feel rushed. We're just gonna take it easy. I say that and then I just pile things onto myself. So this is the only ones I'm obligated to read and for sure going to read. Problem is I'll probably fly through 2 of them too, really quickly. First up is going to be the buddy read for May, and if you would like to read Lore of the Wilds by Annalise Sabarna, maybe, then you can click the Discord down below and join us for reading this one. This one though, it has a magical library and I was sold with that. A library with a deadly enchantment, a fey lord who wants in, a human woman willing to risk all for a taste of power. In a land ruled by ruthless fae, 21-year-old Lore Almio's village is trapped in a forested prison. Lore knows that any escape attempt is futile. Her scars are a testament to her past failures. But when her village is threatened, Lore makes a desperate deal with the Fey Lord. She convinces him that she will risk her life for wealth, but really she's after the one thing the Fey covet above all, magic of her own. It was the first book of the Fairy Loot Romantasy box series. So I guess Romantasy, of course. I don't know, are we going to deal with like a love triangle situation? Are we going to be like team one or the other? Also, which one's the Fae? They both have pointy ears. We will be reading this one. I don't know. I don't know if I'm starting it on the first or second because of the next one that I really want to read and cannot wait to start. That's Ashes of Land by Christopher Rocchio, book 5 in the Sun Eater series. The reviews for the first 4 books, vlogs for the first 4 books, and we will of course do the read-along vlog and review for this one too, and I can't wait. Book 4 was utterly devastating and beautifully done. And our first line of the description is the galaxy is burning, and look at the fires. Is this Valka? I kind of believe it is, but she's wearing like partially the white armor and like she's got the red cloak, so, and isn't only the knights supposed to wear the red cloaks? And why is her, okay, it makes sense that this arm, because it would show her clan tattoos or something, markings, but it doesn't. It's just all like black. It's not solid. It's ridged or whatever, but it's not showing markings either. So like, but the hair color's right. And she's got her service gun. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate anymore. I just can't wait to start it. This series is so amazing. I am loving it so much. So, can't wait to start this one. This is going to be the shortest TBR video like ever, because I have so few things to talk about. And then the last book in the Witcher series, Lady of the Lake. This one is still filling in for the March prompt of the year in Aurelia. I've got a book that intimidates you, so I'm still using this one in that prompt and going back to try to finish that prompt since I didn't in March. This, as I said, is the last of The Witcher. So we're finishing up Geralt's story, I guess? I don't know. Gone so back and forth. Do I like them? Or I like one of the books. I don't like the next one. And I can't really remember right now if I did or didn't like the last one. So I'm worried. I'm nervous. And since it's the last one, I mean, will it or will it not wrap up what has been happening here in this world? We'll just have to see after where Ciri ended up at the end of the last book. Yeah, I don't think I cared for the last book as much. I just hope. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that it ends on a high note. And then for the MBR titles is going to be Hearts That Cut by Kika Hatzapalu. This is the sequel to Threads That Bind that came out last year. This one is following one of the 3 descendants of fate, as they are always born in 3s in this world where the powers are pretty much because you are descendants of gods. Even, it skips generations and just down the line somebody's born with powers. It is always the same form of powers though, depending on which god you seem to be descended from. So it's very known kind of what the abilities are. And with the fates, they, can see your lifelines, your fate line. And of the three of them, they can either help create connections, sever connections, or strengthen. And our main character, Io, can cut. She's a cutter. She severs any line, whether it's your love lines to things you care about, or, your lifeline. And in the first book, we were following her as she is a PI, and she is hired by the mob queen of the city that they live in, Alante, to find out who is going around and killing people, and killing them in a very, very unique fashion by using, their lifeline somehow. I'm reading the second one though, and hoping that one of the threads, because it kind of had two open threads at the end of the book where two big things were found out, and this book can go where we're investigating one more than the other. And I know which one I want, though the other one is a close second, because what the crap? The other one might be The Lost Story by Meg Schaefer, though that does not come out till July. And this one is kind of a twist on the Narnia story of where two boys disappeared for several months, and then they came back with no memory, and now it's 15 years later, and one of them is an artist who still has trauma of what happened, even though he can't remember it. And the other one is an investigator, a missing persons investigator, who has this ability to find them. And now he will be helping somebody whose sister has gone missing in the same woods that those two boys did. And other than that, we will try to work down our Kindle Unlimited library if we find time. Yes, if we find time. I kind of want to read The Order by Katerina St. Clair, which is a dystopian novel, sci-fi, romance thing, where our two main characters are, on two different levels of society. Are there powers? I no longer remember. But I know that it is, she's already working on additional books or Grieving Gold, especially because I saw that the library has the audiobook. But I would kind of like the physical book, though I do have the ebook on here. Various things on my KU TBR that I've added after seeing them on our new releases list. And so I find them on there and I add them and I'm like, cool, now I can get to them and read them. Anything could happen or pop up. We'll say that. That's why it's an MBR. I don't know for sure. If one of the requests that I put in though for one of the June releases, Service Model or The Curse of Sins comes up, yep, I won't say I'm dropping everything because this is still going to take priority over that. But if I'm in the middle of The Witcher and that comes in, probably I'm sorry to The Witcher. Yeah, and I just hope too that after I can finish The Witcher and then we move to the May prompt, which is either a book with multiple L's or multiple R's. So something can fill that prompt in. That is enough babbling from me though. I would love to know what your May TBR is going to be looking like, and just hoping that you are finding something awesome to read today. You'll subscribe if you like my content and stick around for the future vlogs. If you want to read any of these with us, join us in the Discord, and I just hope you're having an awesome day and finding something great to read. Bye, y'all.